you have to think I am the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me.
I always felt like I could do anything.
I want you to wake up tomorrow and start telling yourself it's possible. And then sit back and observe how your life changes.
It's possible to get to the next level. It's possible to be great. It's possible to make more money. It's possible to be more healthy.
Because so many people are limited by their own beliefs.
If you're taught you can't do anything, you won't do anything. I was taught I could do everything.
I'm going to win.
As a man thinketh, so is he.
You have to want it.
So whatever you're thinking about, that's who you will become.
You have to want to be better.
It's on you.
Anything you want, you can get.
But you gotta be willing to take the hits.
You're the one.
Go out there, make something of yourself.
First, you need to believe you can do it. And then you'll only see it manifest in your life.
Think you can, and you can.
And when you realize that, well, I'm telling you, you're going to be very powerful. Because you can control what you can control. The world is in your hands. And we just wait to see what you're going to do with it.
It is hard, but the second million is inevitable. It's not becoming a millionaire that's important. It's the person that you must become in order to become a millionaire. You have to become a completely different person. You have to develop character beyond 99% of the people in the person. You have to develop character beyond 99% of the people in the world. You have to develop honesty and discipline and quality relationships and the willingness and the ability to work and set priorities and all kinds of stuff. Because without that, nothing is possible.
Rule, it's a pretty straightforward rule when you want to get back on your feet. And the rule is you have to make the task small enough so that you'll do it, no matter how small that is. If you make the task small enough, I've never seen anyone not be able to progress if they made the task small enough.
That's the thing about being alone. It's not that you feel like you don't have anybody. It's like you feel like nobody has you. And man, and I know when, especially when we're young, that's so, we can't even put it into words, but we can feel that. And I remember a lot as a child feeling that way. You know, just feeling like nobody has me.
And if you're not where you want to be in life and you're grinding and you're on that hustle.
And there's a lot of people like that, right? Yeah,
I get it. Keep grinding, but also appreciate it. Appreciate that hustle. Appreciate this thing. Appreciate this beautiful, chaotic, unknown existence you're in.
Thing we call life.
Yeah, that you don't know what the f is gonna happen. It's open-ended. It's wide. It's a complete open loop experience. You don't know what is coming next, and you're just trying to enjoy the ride.
And Josh and I were sitting on the couch, and he told me, "I don't think I love you anymore. I think this is done." My gut dropped, and I felt like I had up the best relationship that I had ever had with my work addiction. He said, "I don't think I love you anymore." And I said, "That's not true. This is not over." And I'm not kidding you. There was this inner voice that I was like, he's hurt, you're hurt. Fight for this. Fight for this relationship. Do not let this go. He believes he doesn't love me anymore. I said, I still love you more than anything, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to see if this can be repaired. And I asked him, I said, are you willing to at least take a step to see if it's possible? And I saw something in him crack, meaning that I could see he was hurt and he didn't know I cared that much. It was that inner voice that there was like, leave, whatever, but the deeper voice said, fight for this. And I'm so grateful that I listened to that rather than the whiny, egoic voice that was just, hurt and felt rejected.
The hardest hitting quote ever. It says, if your absence doesn't bother them, your presence never meant anything to them. Rule number 6, the only person that deserves a special place in your heart is the one who never makes you feel like you are an option.
Dark mornings, cold weather, and low motivation is coming. Let's see who really wants it.
Listen closely. If you don't believe in demons, you better start believing. You have to face them before they face you.
Ask me, why you don't trust people easily? I replied, I've seen people who cared for me and then left me for no reason. And you want me to trust people?
Your eyes for 5 seconds and imagine that you made it. Then ask yourself, would it be worth all the sacrifices? It probably would. So what are you so afraid of? You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Let them go out and party. You have a different mission. No one's coming to save you. No more excuses and no more wasting your time. If you're willing to sacrifice who you are, then drop a 100 in the comments.
You stunning stack of fucking...
Years from now, you will surely become someone. The big question is, who? What are you becoming? What do you want to do economically? Where do you want to go? What do you want to be? What would you like to have? What would you like to share? How much would you like to earn? How far would you like to go? Those are some major questions to ask. And if you go to work on it now, sure enough, in a very short period of time, you can take on a new direction to become the kind of person you want to be.
A woman feels unsafe, she's going to close down. A lot of men sometimes express their anger or their upset, and a woman feels unsafe and she will close and pull away, or she'll get masculine to try and get herself to feel safe. So if a woman feels unsafe, that's going to put her into her masculine. If a man can help a woman feel safe in every way, he's going to be in his masculine.
Down now to 16-year-olds and say, where are you going to go to college? What are you going to do for the rest of your life? And it's like, they're not fully baked yet. How do they know? Give them a break. Just say, look, I think after high school, take a year off. Take 2 years off. Join the Peace Corps. Travel. Go figure things out. Or just enjoy yourself. For the first time in their lives, they're adults, and they don't have to be somewhere. They're not told to be somewhere. Get used to that freedom.
One time in my life, I felt that. What was my purpose? And sometimes you graduate out of high school, look for that job, you look for that career, college, the degree, you still question, is this my purpose? Well, I want to tell you, until you find the center of your being, you will continue to walk and live, going through the motion.